At the same time, we don't want to like rest on that and get complacent, so we realize how much more that we need to do. So I feel like that's kind of like how it is. The more you do, you realize how much more you need to do in a way, you know.
Would you say that, like, where are you at from an improvement standpoint, where you were last year to where you are now? What was it like kind of just moving around the offensive line, like settling in?
From my freshman year to the next year to now, I feel like my improvement has skyrocketed, really, with the different coaches that I've had. Credit to Coach Cav, the training we've done in the offseason, Coach Joe. I feel like my body is a lot more mature, and mentally just the amount of preparation and focus and knowing what I need to know going into game day is like tremendous. So it gives me a great deal of confidence going out there, feeling confident because you feel prepared, you know.
Now, granted, that physicality showed for you 4 quarters, but showed even more with the victory bell. Can you walk us through that?
Well, that was my first time ringing it myself, and I didn't know that it was that weak. Like, I didn't know the bell wasn't on there tight. So I was like, oh, I'm about to ring it hard, and then it broke, and I was like, so next time I'll just give it a little jingle.
When you look at UCLA on film, what are some of the things that stand out about their personnel, specifically with that defensive line? What do you guys have to be prepared for?
Well, I feel like they do a lot of things schematically, a lot of eye candy, a lot of disguising, and such like that, a lot of movement. So this is like, not that you need to prepare more for 1 week than any other week, but since they do so much, it is one of those things that becomes very mental, and that you really need to hunker down and prepare for with the rewind button, you know.
It looks like the passing game has really picked up the last 2 weeks. I mean, from your perspective as an offensive lineman, how different does it feel, just in terms of the pass blocking and seeing, the pass game really get on track more?
I mean, I never doubted the pass game for 1 second. I feel like you do what you need to do, and I feel like with the matchups we had with our previous opponents, we could pound the ball as much as we want to. Not that we can't in the future, but I mean, like, I feel like we're a team that since we're not selfish, we can just do what we need to do rather than just, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that, let's just do this just to do it, you know? So we'll scheme that out based on our opponent, and if we can smash them in the run, which I love, let's do that. And if we can let Jaden air it out, let's do that too, you know?
But there does come a point where you really have to impose your will. I mean, if you have a defense showing an 8-man front, you still have to pound the ball just to make a statement.
Always. And I want to work on imposing my will in the run game and pass game. Was just, my mindset is, how can I get a knockdown on this play, you know? So that's how I want to look at it.
Last game against BYU, there was trouble communicating at the line, getting plays through. Is there anything you've done this week as a group to kind of settle that per se?
Well, personally, don't quote me on this because I'm not sure, but I don't know if I'll play another game that loud the rest of the year. Like, I hope I don't. But we've done a lot. We've done a lot to work on being in those loud situations and over communicating, being louder, articulating our words more, hand signals. Like, me and Kellen even make a joke like, read my lips, like, type thing. And so that's been great.
What is it